Hey folks, Pat Kalmerton here, and we are going to show you how to set our tip-ups. Okay, first and foremost, we take the liquid box off. Get this down here. I got the Vexilar all set up, so I got my depth and everything. Everybody that knows me knows that I preach back and forth on setting up a drop shot. So what I'm going to do is, Finley, come on in here a little bit, get a better bird's eye view of this. We are on a lake in southern Wisconsin, and it is 3 lines per person here in Wisconsin. Okay, so I'm going to set these, which I'm going to count each tip up as 2 lines per person. All right, and the reason I'm going to do that is because it's 2 hooks on this one tip up. All right, so basically all I have right here is I have the red, or the Clam Thermal coming down, and I have a split swivel coming off of the tip up line to braid to hook number 1, coming down more to hook number 2, coming down more to the split shot. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm in 16 feet of water right here. You see on the zoom, 16 feet of water. We got panfish down there right now. So those are panfish all over in there. And we're at 16 feet of water. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this. And Finley, I'm going to have you kind of come in a little bit more. I'm going to take a small shiner. I'm going to hook it right up through the tail. Just like so. All right. So I'm not up here. I'm on the tail. And that way, when it's in the water, see how wiggly it is in the water? See how much action there is? Right? So that is not going to impede any movement of that fish. Now I'm going to come up on the top side. I'm going to go a large shiner on this one. So ultimately what I'm thinking is that bottom one is going to catch a walleye, and the top one I'm going to target pike. Okay, so now notice that I got this one down here and this one right here, and they're going to go against each other. They're going to swim against each other. And the reason I have my Vexilar right here is because I do not like putting anything in the water before the bait. So if there's fish down there, which there are, I want to get down there with my bait and show you exactly what it is. So I'm using my graph to set instead of coming down through. When we turn this around, right now they're swimming off to the side, but you see how it's working its way down there? Once it gets down there, and we're going to let it sit there for a little bit. So that's all I'm doing is I'm setting this tip up. So I got one that's going to be about 9-10 inches from the bottom. I'm going to have one that is going to be about, I would say, 2.5-3 feet off the bottom. Okay, so I got 2 different things, 2 minnows, 1 hole, all over the place. I got a tip up behind me, tip up over there. We have a bunch of people here, so we have a real good quantity of people, and we're just going to set less tip ups, more minnows in one area. So that's what we're doing, setting our drop shots on our tip ups. We'll come back when we have a fish going.